Hello, good morning everyone. In a previous video we have discussed one simple problem related to design of compression members. Today we'll discuss one more problem related to design of compression members with a different buckling class. The question is calculate the design compressive load for a column ISHB 350 at 710.2 Newton per meter, 3.5 meter height. The column is restrained in direction and position at both ends. See, first thing what we have to do is, like previous problem, we have to write the properties of a section given. See, the properties of ISHB at 710.2 Newton per meter. So the properties are there in steel table page number 14. We have to write the following properties. That is length of a member 3.5 meter, that is given in data. Width of flange is 250, that is there in steel table. Area is 9221 mm square. Height 350 mm. Thickness of web is 10.1 mm. Radius of gyration across z-axis is 146.5 mm. Radius of gyration across y-axis is 52.2 mm. Thickness of flange is 11.6 mm. So these are the properties of a section ISHB 350 at 710.2 Newton per meter, which is there in steel table page number 14. Next thing is to find what is the value of h by bf and what is thickness of flange. This h by bf and thickness of flange, these two values will decide the buckling class of a section. So h by bf ratio we got 1.4 and thickness of flange is 11.6. So these two values has to refer in table 10 of IS 800 2007. So table 10 is there in page number 44. So we have to refer these two values, h by bf and thickness of flange. So our section belongs to this first category, that is h by bf ratio is greater than 1.2 and thickness of flange is 40. So it is buckling class A for ZZ axis and it is buckling class B for Y axis. Okay. So same thing we have written here. For roll steel section h by bf greater than 1.2 and thickness of flange. So h by bf ratio is greater than 1.2, we got 1.4, and thickness of flange is less than 40, we got 11.6 mm, which is less than 40. So it is buckling class A for ZZ axis and buckling class B from YY axis. So this we have written from table 10, buckling class of cross section of IS 800 2007. Next is to find slenderness ratio. For slenderness ratio we need radius of gyration. So if you compare the radius of gyration across z-axis and y-axis, y-axis is minimum value. So minimum value we have to take into consideration in the design. So R minimum is 52.2 mm. Always we have to consider the buckling class axis across YY axis. Since the buckling class is B for YY axis, so the buckling class of a section can be decided as class B. Next thing is to calculate slenderness ratio KL by R minimum. K is nothing but end conditions. So in data he has given both ends are fixed. The column is restrained in direction and position at both ends. So the meaning is both ends are restrained. So the effective length when both ends are restrained is 0.65. So substitute K as 0.65, length of member as 3.5 meters and R minimum is 52.2. So the lambda value slenderness ratio we got 43.58. So this slenderness ratio value is used to calculate the design compressive stress. So design compressive stress is given in table 9B page number 41. So since it is a buckling class B, so we have to refer the buckling class table 9B. In previous problem we got buckling class C, so we have referred table 9C. So in this problem we got it as buckling class B, so we are referring table 9B. So the slenderness ratio for 40, the FCD design compressive stress is 206. For slenderness ratio 50, the design compressive stress is 194. So our value slenderness ratio we got 43.58, which is in between 40 and 50. So if you interpolate between slenderness ratio 40 and 50, so we will get the design compressive stress for slenderness ratio 43.58, FCD as 201.7 Newton per mm square. The question is to find design compressive load, that is given by area into FCD. Area is given in properties of a steel section 9221 into design compressive stress after interpolation we got 201.7. So the design compressive load is given by 1859.87 kilonewton. So this is a simple problem on design of compression members. Remember, before solving you should have steel tables and IS code book for their reference, because there is a properties given in steel table and there are formulas given in IS code book. Thank you.